Greetings, my dear listeners. My name is Kishore Ganesh, and as an experiment, I'm going to be putting out 9 podcasts, one each day, for the next 9 days at either 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. IST or Indian Standard Time about the 9 short films that constitute Netflix's brand new anthology, Navarasa. Hope you enjoy it. And in the spirit of not spamming your Twitter feed or other communication channels, I will only send reminders out on certain days of the week about certain episodes. But rest assured that you can find all the other pods on your feed on whichever platform you get your podcast fix from. With that out of the way, let's get straight into today's episode. The first film of the anthology is based on the Rasa of Karuna, which represents both the emotions of sorrow and compassion, apparently. Apparently because I had to do research on this on the internet, and on it there were articles that mentioned that Karuna was sorrow, and others that said it represented both sorrow and compassion. Combining this with the knowledge that compassion in Tamil, my mother tongue, is called Karunai, makes me believe that Karuna indeed represents both the emotions. Now coming back to the movie, it is called Edhiri, which means enemy. The short film is directed by Vijay and the story is by Maniratnam. The story itself is simple and involves an incident that would readily come to one's mind if they were asked what would be that one incident that would 100% inspire sorrow in their minds. And by the end of the story, you realize that the 2 above mentioned emotions which this rasa represented are in turn represented on screen. That said, one more emotion plays a vital role in this shot, and that's guilt. And it is this emotion, guilt, that makes me doubt whether one of the characters in this film is actually showing compassion, or instead is it stifled into a state of paralysis by the guilt that it's experiencing. Moving on to the performances, the 3 actors who play the 3 main characters, Vijay, Sethupathi, Revathi and Prakash Raj, have all done a great job. But the standout even amongst this group of brilliant actors is Revathi. The remarkable things that she does with her pauses and silence are a nice build-up to a final monologue which informs the audience of her inner turmoil and concludes the story. And as far as the craft is concerned, in a Maniratnam production, you don't have to be too worried about the technical aspects, and it's almost a given that they will generally be in the range of good to great. Once again, my name is Kishore Ganesh. This is the Vocal About Visuals podcast, and thank you, my dear listeners, for your time and for listening.